Sales is being in the business. It's sales, not the website, not your signature on your email, not doing a new voicemail, not doing the mailer. Really successful, so I'll be successful in real estate. And they try to apply that same stuff in real estate. It doesn't work. It doesn't serve them well. Most agents throw in the towel after 2 years, and here's why. So most agents that come into this business, they're on their second, third, fourth career. I do see some agents coming in that, this is their first career, which is cool. Those, much easier to work with. But the ones that have been 2, 3, 4 different career changes, they always think, oh, I'm gonna get into real estate because I can set my own hours and be my own boss. Well, guess what? Here's the kicker. They're coming from a job world, job mentality. Bringing job mentality into the real estate world will not serve you well. Now, some people have had success at different jobs, different career paths, and they think, well, I was really successful, so I'll be successful in real estate. And they try to apply that same stuff in real estate. It doesn't work. It doesn't serve them well. So what happens is they get frustrated. They're not connecting with clients. They're not out showing. They don't know how to really talk to people on the phone. And so what happens is they start to pull back and they don't put in the energy or the effort to learn real estate, and they end up quitting. I mean, that stat that I forget what the percentage is. It's a very, very high percentage that 2 years or less. Like for me, getting in this industry, I had my wife as my mentor who had had 14 years of experience, and I had flipped houses and I'd been around real estate. Even for myself, it took me about 1.5 years to really understand how real estate worked. And we're in a day and age now to where we're in the microwave minute, the Amazon delivery before 4, and everyone wants success right now without doing the hard work. And what's the hard work? The hard work is learning your craft, studying, practicing, putting in the repetition in order to become a better salesperson. It doesn't happen overnight. You see, this is something that happens over time. Everyone wants to skirt around the time thing. They want to be a rock star overnight. It doesn't work that way. I've been in sales since 1993. Have I been around for a while? Yeah. Do I know everything? No. Am I still learning? Yes. So again, for those that are just getting started in this industry, you have to put in the time. You're gonna go through a waiting season of getting your butt kicked. You're gonna learn a lot. Yeah, you're gonna get a couple sales. Yeah, maybe it's not what you want. But as long as you're moving forward and you're getting 1% better every single day, the magic will happen. And so what happens is with lack of structure, you're literally gonna have burnout. And that's where you take that job mentality into real estate. See, I've had burnout with jobs, but I've never had burnout in real estate because I have a different mindset with it. It's a business. It's not a job. And so if you were buying a franchise of some business, you would have a huge outlay of money. You would then have to send off franchise fees and all this stuff. You'd have to buy equipment. You'd have to get brick and mortar. There's all these things you would have to do. But see, in real estate, the entry level is so low, it's a couple $1,000s. By the time you go to school, pay your dues, you're a licensed realtor, your overhead expenditures are not that much to get into real estate. And so people think they're gonna make all this money with very little outgo. Well, see, that's the trick. Yes, it is inexpensive to get into real estate, but the cost of not learning how to do it is what really goes against you. See, in real estate, you have to work in the business, not on it. And I find that sometimes when agents get off kilter and maybe they're not doing as many sales or they're just going through like a little weird season of not selling. And I'm like, I'll sit down with them and say, okay, so what's going on? Well, I need to do this and I need to do that. And all these things outside of the business, they think has influence in the business. And really what it is that they have to look in the mirror and say, it's me. Because you've heard that saying, oh, working on the business or working in the business. Sales is being in the business. It's sales, not the website, not your signature on your email, not doing a new voicemail, not doing the mailer. It's literally the working in it piece. Every day, if you don't have a sale, you're unemployed. So guess what? What do you do when you're unemployed? You gotta go find a person to talk real estate to. If you're not talking to someone about real estate, you're unemployed. So that's the piece of working in it that you have to focus on and getting in front of the right person. And so what happens in this business is that an agent will get their first deal under contract. And then what happens is they hold their breath for 30 days. It's like, I went under contract, and they hold their breath until that customer finally gets the call from title and says, you have recorded, you go give the keys to your client, and then you get a paycheck. Well, during that time, you can be prospecting. You can be working on your pipeline. You can be doing open houses. You could be doing all sorts of things. But it's that first knee-jerk reaction. I remember my first deal. I did the same thing. Put them under contract, and then I was like, hold my breath, because I didn't know the process. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like, oh, I have to be available every single moment of the day for the next 30 days while they go through the process. And so you learn as you get going to be able to not only put someone under contract and do a sale, but also facilitate working for other sellers, listers, buyers, whatever you may have, because you have to get this pipeline going in a way that's consistent, not a sale, unemployed, and it's kind of this method to the madness, and that's the biggest mistake that agents make when they first get started. They get on this roller coaster and they're like, what the hell? I don't know what kind of money I'm gonna make this month. Oh, next month I'm rich, I'm going on vacation. Next month I'm not making any money. So again, the roller coaster effect typically will happen. It is what it is, but if you want to prevent that, you have to be consistent. And being consistent means doing the things while your client is under contract, you're working your pipeline, you're doing your open houses, you're making your calls, you're shooting your emails, you're doing all these other things while the one client is under contract. Listen. Don't fast forward, don't go to the next swipe. I want you to keep listening to this video because there's gonna be some nuggets at the end that you're not gonna wanna miss. Listen, we've talked a lot in the last couple minutes about the different things that goes on in real estate. Mastery of being consistent is the key in this game. When you become consistent in your daily activities, what happens is this becomes consistent. Now here's the beauty behind this. There is no cap. There is no ceiling. You can do as many deals as you want. One of my favorite things to do with brand new agents when they sell their first house is I'm like, hey, how's it feel? They're like, oh my God, I can't believe I sold a house. I go, now can you imagine doing 5 deals a month, 10 deals a month? They're like, there's no way. I'm like, trust me, there is a way. There's always a way, because you'll learn new skill sets to take you to this next level that will blow your mind. But you have to be consistent. You have to practice your craft. You have to get the help from other people that have been there and done that. See, there's no mystery in this business. There's other people out there doing amazing jobs and selling tons of houses. I mean, we do a decent job, but there's even other teams that sell thousands of houses a year. And again, there's no limit to your success in real estate. It's a journey that is unbelievable. You just have to stick with it, be consistent, and believe you can do it. Hey, listen, if this video helped you in avoiding burnout, shoot me a message, DM me, hit the like button, subscribe, because I have a whole lot of other stuff I want to share with you. And I'll even do this. Listen, I don't do this often, but I'll do it for the first 5 people. First 5 people that put the word free call in my DMs, I'll give you a buzz. Let me see if there's something I can do to help you get to that next level.